Hey guys, it's Jill here, and today we're going to take a look at the Zaku 2 Type C slash C5 from the Gundam Origin. So this kit came with tons of things with it, and it also comes with this sticker sheet, which I only use the ones for the mono eye and the scopes for the guns. The markings I did not use because if you use that on a darker plastic, the edges would definitely show unless you use it on a white plastic. At first glance you really don't see that it's a sticker, but if you look at it close, then you know the edges. But if you use it on this one, even at this distance, the edges would really show up. So if you really want markings for the Zaku 2, you should get the water slides instead. And let's talk about the things that it comes with. It comes with a bazooka. The handle moves, this moves, and also the scope. And the stickers for the scope is beginning to peel off. This kind of stickers really don't like round surfaces, so I think I might paint this later. This also comes with an anti-ship rifle, which in my opinion one of the best looking guns in Gundam. There is nothing that moves, everything is as is, and that's about it for the gun. You also have a standard Zaku machine gun. Handle moves, scope moves, and that's it. Also, a belt-fed machine gun, which you can attach this on the backpack. It also comes with a different kind of backpack. This one doesn't have the holes for attaching the bazooka. And speaking of the bazooka, this is the mount for the bazooka. This just plugs into the backpack, the other type of backpack, and you clip the bazooka here. And heat hawk, a collapsed heat hawk, a spare ammo drum, 2 spare ammo for the bazooka, ammo clips, an open hand, a trigger finger hand, and parts to make this into the C-type. The difference is that the chest is symmetrical. On the C5 it's not, and the side of the chest doesn't have those Vulcan things. An action base connector, and this also has parts, extra parts. This is not in the manual. Head for the Zaku, commander type head, and that's it for the accessories, and also for the arm. So let's take a look at the Zaku 2. So this kit is really good. If you don't have any of the Origin Zakus and you're planning to only get one, I suggest to get this one. It comes with a ton of accessories, and honestly I was waiting for this one to get released because this is the Zaku that I really want, and it took them a while to release a regular green Zaku, so yeah, it's a bit biased. So for articulation, the head is on a hinge and ball joint, so it can do the chicken neck. It can rotate all the way around. And as for the chest collapses inward like that. All of the Zaku Origins do this, and because of the design, it can't collapse the chest as well as the C-type. because of this thing, it prevents it from closing more. And the mono eye can move side to side. There's a tab in there which you push side to side to make the mono eye move. And as for the arm, it pops out about that far and move back about only that much. It can turn all the way around, a usual rotation below the shoulder. The shield here can move about like that. There are two joints for the arm. It can bend all the way, and a ball joint for the wrist. And this shoulder armor here can move like so. And as for the waist, this HG Zaku is really good. The energy cable is attached to the main torso, so nothing hinders its movement. It can wiggle anywhere, and it can also stretch like that. So really good chest movement. And as for the front skirts, it can move up about that much. The side skirts are on a hinge, so it can move like this, and actually it's a ball joint in there, so it can wiggle, and the ball joint is on a track, so it can slide backwards to move out of the way of the leg. The leg can kick to the side about this high, so it basically can do the full splits, and the leg can kick all the way up, which is very high, and move to the back about that much. And there's rotation on the upper thigh, and it can move about that much. And the knee has two joints, but it can only bend about this much, which for a Zaku is really good. And the energy cable doesn't get in the way. The foot is on a hinge and ball joint, so it can move up about that much and move down about that much. Also, the feet here has a gimmick, which if you bend the toe, the heel here also moves like so. And if you put it back and like that. Also, there's a very good side-to-side movement, so it can stand with legs that are very far apart, with still having the foot flat on the ground. And as for the backpack, the only thing that moves is the thruster. So this is what I was mentioning about earlier. This here has the tab for the bazooka to mount. The other backpack doesn't have that one. And also one thing that's different is this part. The C type doesn't have this one. It only has this regular back of the forearm. So I really like this. So I really like the C5 variant. And for size comparison, we have here the Federation's Grunt, the Grunt Gym, and the Tiny Victory Gundam. So the Gym is a tad taller than the Zaku 2, which is normal, and this kit is really good. The origin kits are really good, and they have tons of Zaku variants, the Zaku 1 and Zaku 2. So if you only want to buy one, this is a very good choice. So that's all for the Zaku 2 Type C/C5, and see you on the next build, and hit like, comment, and if you want, subscribe. Bye.